Hello folks, and what we're going to do is we're going to have a bit of a catch up because I've got lots to show. So without further ado, let's go to the down view and we'll take it from there. See you there. Okay, I think what we will do is I think we will start off with the Seikos. We have got two to show tonight. Well, three actually. You've seen the third one. One, two. Okay. This is a modified Seiko 7019, which is like an evolution of the 7009 Seikos, automatic. It's on this bracelet for the time being because I haven't got a decent Seiko bracelet. It's got Prospex or SKX hands on it. It keeps astonishingly good time. It's in very, very good condition, and this was, if you just give me a second, I'll just call it up. Seiko dates. The 7019 with the serial number 323488. This says this was made in February 1973. So this is a very early 7019. Because they kept appearing until I think 1990. Date function works. Push the button in to like do the day. You pull it out to do the date. It's got a lovely, lovely pin a pod like automatic rotor thing. There you go. I absolutely love that. That's been on my wrist virtually all week because something else came along which made me think, I want to wear that instead. So that's the Seiko 7019. Now just before that, this arrived. This is the Seiko 6309, but there's something wrong with the bonding on the glass, which I'm going to like see if I can find another glass for. It's an oval shape. It's like a beveled case. This I got from Royal Time Now. I think I paid £13 for it. Excellent time grapher. Absolutely excellent. Except I've noticed it's excuse me a second. That's better. It's not telling the right time. It's because, like, you know, like I let this go down from wind. It's got a lovely. It's got a very nice little room inside of the rotor. All original. Serial number on the movement matches the watch, and it's okay. It's an SQ bracelet, but that is a Seiko bracelet as well. There you go. When you're looking at it normally, it's the camera's picking up where the glue's not set quite correctly. I need to find out what that is. If I can actually get it so that it disappears, it'll be fine. But I'm just going to see if I can just get a glass for it. I've actually got I'll put a link up. Gleaves have actually got a Seiko glass chart. So there you go. That's the Seiko 6309. So that means I've now got all of them. I've got 7's S26, 7019, 7009, 6349 and 6309. Now I haven't got this one wound up, so like don't tell me off. This is the 6349, which is a rare Seiko automatic. It's basically an evolution of 6309, but it came up in my feeds the actual correct bracelet for this watch. Oh, I don't know if you can see that there, Seiko. This actually is the correct, because if you look, there's gold and gold there, and that's what it's a two-tone bracelet. And like, you know, I don't know how, like, you know, I managed to find this because it just popped up in my eBay feeds, you know. The correct, because like, you know, I look up part numbers for and I mean this is a genuine Seiko piece. It's got its original Seiko numbers. I mean this is, you know, and it has really, like, you know, made that look so much nicer. Like, there you go. There's the Seikos. Okay, we'll clear the deck. Well, I'm going to leave those there actually, and we'll do some more. Okay, let's be having some Avia. Oop, that was upside down. Okay, we'll start off with the quartz. This is an Avia Mariner quartz, rotatable bezel, bit sloppy, but it just needs like springs tightening. It's on its original Avia bracelet. I mean, it is very chintzy compared to the other Avias I've got. It's missing the you see there's a pip there. It's missing all the other pips. I've got to find a place or look through my collection of watches to have a look, see if I can, so now I can salvage from a donor and just glue the pips back on. It's got like you know, the diver's arrow hands as well. It's a nice little watch. There you are. Superb for just wearing, you know, when you don't really care. Like, it's got a nice click to it. Rehalt's lovely and clean. I mean, I'm quite pleased with that. It's a project rather than something I'm going to wear until I've got those loom pips back on. We shall put him there. Now, what do you think of this? Now, I bought this recently from a Scotsman. Like, this is an Avia Olympic. Quite a deep gold plating. It's on the original bracelet. This was this chap's uncle's Avia. Now, what I've decided I'm going to do is I'm probably going to change the bracelet, because I want to deep clean the bracelet. I'm going to probably put that on there for the time being. I don't know if you can see that there, what it's going to look like. But for the time being, I'm not going to do anything to it, because I want to honour the you know, the bloke's. I mean, this was his watch. Like, oh, look at that. That is absolutely flawless, isn't it? And it's keeping beautiful time. Yep, 9 minutes past 7. Right. Now this I've had on my wrist all week and it hasn't missed a beat. It's absolutely gorgeous, beautiful watch. I'm very pleased with that. That, like all my Avias except for the quartz one, I mean this is an absolute, you know, I'd be, you know, silly, like, you know, to get rid of this. This is just beautiful. It's not a scratch or something on this deck. You know, the Rehalt's clean, the lens is clean. You know, I just want to get the bracelet, give it a really, you know, nice thorough clean, because I've given the head itself a very good clean. So there we go, we have had some Avias. Oh. And there we are. Let's put the Seikos together and put the Avias together there. Haha. Right, let's move on to the next one.
A few moments later.
Right, as you know, I'm a Pulsar man. I love Pulsar watches, and I will not lie. So let's have a look at what we've been doing with Pulsar. Let's do the easy one first. I don't know if you remember this. This had the knackered crystal. There's still work to do in it, like the bottom left button is a bit sticky and the zebra strips need doing. But I put I bought a pack of, for a few quid, I bought a pack of these 30.5 domed crystal, like they're Hardlex or something like that, from China for a few quid. Bought a pack of 10 in 30.5 millimeter, and I mean, it is just looking beautiful. It really is. I'm really pleased how that's turned out. Like, I did put the crystal somewhere, but I seem to have like put it somewhere where I can't see it anymore. Where did I put that? But this is now like in the collection, in the working part of the collection. I fancy wearing it. Like, I think that will do. I haven't finished polishing up the exterior because I still need to like have a look at why that button's sticky. Like, it's a very strange arrangement in there, but very unusual. This is a V011 Pulsar. But you can see like the functions are working. It's just they're very faint. I know I put it somewhere, but where did I put it? Oh my word. I'd lose my brain if it wasn't screwed on in there. So, this one I can't wear, but I repaired it. This is a Pulsar, just fitted, you know. It's just like a simple quartz Pulsar. It's quite nice. Like, it's using the same case pattern as some of the kinetics, but I can't even get it over my hand. Look. Somebody's obviously had a small wrist, and I can't even do it up. But there you go. I thought it was Lumi Bright. It is not. But it is just a good old common and garden Pulsar. It's a VX42. Sorry, I did forget to say it's a VX42 movement in their Seiko. Now, I got this on a whim. I just, like, as you know, I put out cheeky bids on things. Pulsar Y100 gents dress watch. This is very early 1980s Pulsar. It's got a slight crack on the glass there, but I have actually got a replacement glass coming for this. In fact, I've just remembered I actually have got a broken one of these somewhere. So this is very elegant. It's very clean. You know, it's the sort of thing you'd wear when not out on the you know, out down, you know, something dinner, like, you know, with somebody. There you go. It does exactly. Now you'll notice there's no second hand either. Alright, so now I've had the second hand spindle under a magnifying glass. There is no, it doesn't move. So, right, but you don't need to worry about it with when you're out on the dress. Alright, let's just get a screwdriver because my fingers are not very good at doing these latches. Right, now we've got the big one coming. Let me just give it a bit of a wave. Now this is rare as can be in Pulsar terms. It needs a new capacitor, but you will not see many of these around anywhere. This is a Pulsar by Antonio Banderas. Now, if anybody's wondering who Antonio Banderas is, if you've seen the Shrek films, he's best known for voicing the character Puss in Boots. And, of course, he did the voicing for the film Puss in Boots. But he's also a fashion designer. And this is a 5M42 OK6Z. So it is a Seiko. Right, but it's not holding much charge at all. So, as you can see, look, it's barely got like the red bar charging. It's a very unusual watch for Pulsar because the top and the plastic there, the crystal, are fused as one piece. You'll notice it's held down by screws. But if you look on the side, it is a plastic see-through case. And if you look on the back, it's got a display case back as well. Look. So I've been like a fool, like buying the capacitors off of eBay for these for 20 quid. Looked on Cousins, they're 8 quid. Right, for the lithium upgrade kit. This is lovely. This is. Ugh. Look at that. It's quite a tall thing. Now it's not the correct bracelet, right? But this is a Pulsar bracelet, which I found on my very first Amphibia. And I took that off and put it on lots of things, but it's now found its home on this because it does seem to match the same sort of brushing and everything. It'll do until I can find the case for it. So there you go. That is the Pulsar Kinetic 5M42 Antonio Banderas. There's different versions of this, and he did make some other like Pulsar, another watch like that, but this is the one. Like, apparently this is a watch that was seen at the Oscars. I cannot, like, you know, verify that, but once the capacitor's done, I think we will, like, you know, I think we will be happy. Oh, blimey, where's the other one gone? Oh, bloody hell. There is another one as well. I was supposed to be showing off. Oh, where did I put that? Right, okay, we'll finish up with the bits and pieces and I'll catch you then. Okay, now here's my first, I'm not going to wear this one because this is a work in progress. This is my first Citizen Eco Drive. Remote control, titanium, it's dancing hands type, and it's got a completely dead capacitor. Right, or something's dead. It's either the solar panels not charging, or the more likely it is the capacitor itself that's just been allowed to over discharge and it's just not come back. So I'm going to stick this on a wireless charger later and see if I can get that, you know, to like, if it comes back, if it like charges up on the wireless charger, on the Q charger, whatever you call them, then I know it's a solar panel. If it doesn't, then I know it's the capacitor. So, although I will say that, like, if you look where the second hand is, just past the 4 o'clock mark, like, it was actually earlier on, it was actually closer to the date window. Now this is a dancing hands watch, like, it has functions. If you look, you press like change functions, bosh bosh bosh. It's got chronographs, alarms, local times, like it's got like a match, or what's called the demo mode. It's got a very good loom. I mean, this is a very, very high-end watch. Right. It's got it's all titanium. Right, so this is a project. I was looking for this and I realised I put it under a bright light. You know, something's happened because the second hand has moved, but just not very much. So we will see. Like, you know, I might just send this, like, because it should be still under like some sort of like assistance with Citizen. If I just send it to Citizen, see if they can't fix it up. So I'm going to look into what capacitor I'm going to need for this or not. So there you go. It's my very first Eco Drive Citizen. Right, I'm very pleased with it. Like, even though it's not working, I bought it from Germany for €18. Right, but unfortunately my German wasn't good enough to notice that it said this does not work. Never mind. Right, we'll just finish up with the bits and pieces.
A few inches later.
So we are on the home straight, and these are the last bits of the watch stuff that I'm going to be covering in this video. Bought a tidy little swatch from the very early 1990s. It's got a bit of broken lugs, but the watch itself works absolutely perfectly. It's lovely. It really is. It's a 200-meter diver watch. So I'm hoping that I can find a broken one of these that I can, because what you do is you snap the stem out and then you just basically prise them apart. And then you can like glue them up again, like, you know, once you've like put it into a new case or something. There you go. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention about this as well. I don't know if you noticed, this is actually skeletonized. And it gets around to bloody focusing, you git. There we go. No, it's skeletonized. And if you look at the Pulsar and the writing down at the bottom, it's actually painted on the inside of the crystal. It's not on the watch itself. There you go. And look at the bottom. By Antonio Banderas. Right, this I got for projects. It's one of these Chinese. There we go. There's a set of hands. These are just like standard, like baton swords. I like picking up stuff like this. I've got plans for this. Right. This will go into anything like a Blyger, any of those sort of things, like one of those cases and that. And I don't know if you'll be able to see that. There he is. I don't know if you'll be able to see that or not. Where are you? Come on, focus. That is a Milgauss hand anyway. It's like jagged lightning hand. Sorry, it's not showing, but you know, those are the same hands that you would find on a Rolex Milgauss and dial. You have to be careful when you're closing these things up, because you hear a crunchy sound and, like, you know, you're thinking, oh my god. Like, right, what else have we got to show? Oh yeah, we've had a casualty. Pulsar V601, what they call civilian, is no longer keeping correct time. Stopwatch and everything else works, but it's no longer like keeping slow time. So it's not a battery issue, because I put a fresh battery into it and it is just not having it. There you go. Like, this is the first one that needs like a really good service. I might, you know, like, I was watching a video on YouTube where this bloke, he's got like his his Seiko version of this, like, and welded discovery version for Seiko. Like, he just sent it to Seiko and they repaired it up beautifully, like, you know, and that's only done a few months ago. So I'm going to think, you know, I'm going to, like, you know, try it on with my Seiko 8V20. Right, let's come away. Oh no, we have got some more watch stuff to come. Couple of ladies' items of interest. This is a ladies' Citizen automatic. It's beautiful. Normally I don't dabble with ladies' stuff, like, as you can see, like, you know, It does work, but keeps beautiful time. It's just got a bit of a knackered dial. If you can see that, the lacquer's come off of it or something like that. But it keeps beautiful time. It's like, it does need a good clean and tidy and everything. It needs new crystal because the crystal's a bit banged. That's a work in progress. And for that, I have got this lady's bracelet, which is Citizen. As you can see, that's very, very nice, like semi-president bracelet. And there's this thing here as well. It's got like a copper coloured dial. This also keeps a very, very good time, but it's got a very short power reserve. Now I don't like this silly thing, so for that I've got this mesh. Well, it's not really it is a mesh, but it's not, if you know what I mean. It's just a very fine weave, and I think that will go very nicely with that. Two ladies of quality. Right, what else have we got? Now, you know, like my tools, like, picked up for a very, very good price. This is a Richards and Son of Sheffield's War Department girder wrench. Look at that, it's very, very good condition. There's a slight twist to it. Tense brand. Look down the bottom, if you bloody focus. You can see there's the War Department. Oh, I hate this bloody phone. Well, let's just say, needless to say that there is a, you know, if you'll notice, it's made from hard steel laminates, and I don't know if you can see that. Every so often there's like rivets that hold it all in place. I don't want to put that onto a watch. And then the same job lot, like little baby King Dick, very early King Dick. Right. Delightful, isn't it? Like, it's absolutely delightful. They both need a good clean and tidy in that, but you know, I mean, I might polish them up because I've got some nice, like, you know, patterned ones. Like this one, I absolutely love it. Like, it's not being used, like, you know, abused by, like, you know, people. And these are brilliant. Like, you see these bits here. What you do is you open them out, and that bit there will go into a socket, and you can just use it as a socket key. These are what they call key wrenches as well, or the English key is another name for these, like, because they can be used for as a key. They can be undo, like, what's it, valves and pipe work. These were, you know, I mean, everybody goes on about Snap-on nowadays, but, like, you know, it's crap, like, you know, compared to these sort of things. I mean, that is hard and told steel, and, you know, if you fancy a new one, like, look to the channel Hand Tool Rescue, because he sells this size, and the very big, big ones, which are like about that much more, you know, like. So he does 3, and he also does, like, hardened engineered screwdrivers as well. Right, so one more to go to this desolate shore. This is a project. There's bits and pieces missing from it, but I got this from the same chap I got the Avia from. I love this. Right. Set a World War One Stenaxa military binoculars. The only things I can see really wrong with it is that the fibre wheel that like does the adjustment and that has come a bit loose, and it's just missing a couple of like what's it, protector pieces, like, you know, which I should imagine are pretty, so you can change the optics, clean them and everything else. And look at that. I've been after a set of decent binoculars, and well, that chap did not. Now, you know, like, see the universe, like they can go upside down, or like, you know, you can like lock them up, like look. See that? So, and they work. That's the good thing. You know, it's just a shame that the fibre wheel there has come loose, so you can't actually adjust the focus. But that's going to be, I've got a 3D printer now, so, you know, it's getting there, the 3D printer. This was my last thing that I built on it, which is a watch movement holder, which I haven't put in nuts bowl, like, you know, but you put your watch movement in, and, you know, I'm still getting lots and lots of thingy drift. It wasn't the best, but it's getting better. So I can probably print a new wheel for that, and then just like create a fiche to shove into it. Anyway, that's all I've got to show you. That's right. Oh no, there is one more. But I don't know if I'll be able to show you that carefully. It's a bit hard, you know, but a set of German World War II mess tins. I haven't got any mess tins, and I saw those come up, like, you know, for a really, really silly price. I mean, it's basically, it's like, you know, it's a saucepan and a frying pan and or a cup or whatever, all in one go, and you know, that means that you know, I've got some more camping gear come through, so like, you know, I will cover that as and when. Right, let's go to the Avia and we'll finish this off.
2 hours later.
Oh, I won't labour it too much because this has been a bit of a long one. Like, you know, I suppose you could call it a bank holiday special. Like, you know, can't believe it. Guess who's playing Margate tomorrow? Like, what's it tomorrow? Or was it Monday? Like, you know, specials. Like, you know, you know. I just want to show you how big that Antonio Banderas is. Yeah, I'll show you these mess tins as well. I like German stuff. So there's the handle. This you hang on the fire hook or whatever, like, you know, that will have your like water in or something. And there's your frying pan. See, or your cup, like, you know, have a cup of tea in it or something like that. All clever. Kidney mess tin or something. I have no idea what they're called. Somebody's obviously painted them like olive green and that. Like, they didn't come like that. They were like, you know, they were usually carried in like what's it, like a bloody hell, sackcloth sort of like pouch, like, you know, like we all carried our like stuff in. Like, you know, you'd have your water bottle in the pouch and your ammo in the pouch and like your mess in your pack in the pouch. You know, double thumbs up to these. I think these are brilliant. I would never ever get too many of these. I've got them in the car, I've got them in the flat, I've got them, you know, they're tools to be used, like, you know what I mean. This is just so delightful, like, it's just so cute. It's a bit stiff at the bottom, it's got a lot of gunk in the bottom. You know, again, this one is different to the normal King Dicks, is that it's like it's laminated, it's a War Department's got a war stamp on it, like, so it's got, like, you know, the WD at the bottom, like, see, I don't know if it's let you see it there or not. It's just there, it is, like the broad arrow. That's how I found it. I just put broad arrow into like eBay, like, and like just, oh god, everything's just. I need workspace. Right, this is like, you know, things just fall off all the time, and it's just really irritating. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Oh, I put it back over there. This surprised me. Absolutely astonishing watch. It really is. It is clean. It's 1960s, probably mid 64, 60, I can't remember, 64, 66 Olympic. It was beautifully looked after. It's in beautiful condition, and it runs like, you know, like a brand new watch. So you expect to see this often. So this thing here, like, you know, once I've got the new capacitor in, like, you know, that'll be. What else have I been? I've been getting some wear out of this Pulsar and this Pulsar. This is another kinetic, which is run down. This joins the ranks. Once I might pop up and have a look at those zebra strips, but like, I really don't think I'm going to do very much with them. So other than, like, you know, perhaps like very carefully, like, protect the dial and that, like, and just give it some circuit cleaner, see if that gets through to it. But I do love that new domed glass. That's the first one I've done on this sort of thing. So I don't care if it's not sapphire, I really don't. But there is some sort of AR to it as well. I've noticed there's a slight red AR to it. Anti-reflection, that is, like, which makes it very, very easy to see. You just get it. It's like in the prism. So, you know, I mean, pleased as heck with that. That is lovely. It's like a brand new Seiko. Right, you know, this came, like, you know, I mean, whoever had this, like, really liked it. Right, so I'm very pleased with that. Right. This I'll be more pleased with once I got rid of that awful Indian glass. You know, this one's like obviously a Bombay bad boy, but I'm pleased with it. You know, and there you go. That's a bit of a catch up. Oh yeah, and of course that's a bit of a better view. Like, you can see now why like, this seems to work. So you folks out there who put things like Seiko part numbers up on like websites and stuff like that, you keep doing it, because I would never have found this without somebody putting like a number up that I grabbed, put into a notepad, stuck it into eBay on the safe search, and one pops up. Right, you know, original. I mean, people say, oh yes, like, you can just £10 bloody bracelet in it and it'd be well fine and dandy. Yeah, but it's not a Seiko. You know, it's not the original part, and that's what gives these things value. You know, and this is it's already an unusual Seiko model, and it just needed, you know, that final touch. And I love wearing it. I do like the Seikos, and I've got quite a few now as well. So you're gonna have to call me Soviet Pulsar Seiko man or something, like, you know. Anyway, I must go because, like, Siana's down with me at the moment, like, you know. I'm just going to see if she's all right. I said I was going to do some bits and pieces, but I love you and leave you, and I will catch you in the next one. Now, before I go, I'm going to say I am trying to change the format, like, you know, a little bit. Like, I'm trying to find, you know, a way to improve these videos and, you know, make them more watchable, like me just going off and showing off, like, you know, bits and pieces and stuff like that. When I do the capacitor on this, I will try and do it on video again, but I'm not very well set up for doing videos. But I'll have to do it in the kitchen, like, because it's nice bright light, I can see what I'm doing, like, you know, and I can do it where I can work around the camera sort of thing more often than not. And I'll show you this one being done, like, you know. you will not see many of these around out there. They do not come up often. Now, I paid 25 quid for this. Now, for a working kinetic on its own is brilliant. Now, that was the buy it now price. I saw it and went, gone. You know, because I knew that this was, you know, this was super, like rare. So there you go. So that's another good little thing for the collection, like, you know. So onwards and upwards, and you know, now we're at COVID, and like the summer's almost finished, and you know, and now all the doom and gloom is going to settle in, like, you know, and I ignore the empty shelves in the local like supermarkets because it's all a myth. It's all like part of your imagination. It doesn't happen because Brexit's been a success. You know, so if you need a lorry driver to deliver you anything, good luck with that one. Right. Catch you in the next one. Toodle pipski.